our mindset between this year and last year is this: we're going to everybody, honestly. We know we had a bad season last year. We use that motivation, we use that as power until we know that we've been there. We took L's before, we're going to take W's, but we know that we took a lot of L's last year and we need to use that as motivation and for this year. And we humble ourselves knowing that not going to be the greatest, but we can try to do the best that we're going to do. But discipline, man, and trust. We got to trust ourselves on the field. As we do in practice, we do all the time, team bonding, but this going in this game, we know Lakota West is a really good team, but we know that we have the power to stop them and do it. But yeah, it's discipline and trust. It's a new stadium and the crowd and the culture that Sycamore has. It's just great. The crowd going crazy, and it's a big drive, and it's a great being on the field, playing with the boys. So
the whole defensive line, the linebackers, we all want it. Like, we love to hear the crowd cheer for us, and just the feeling of, I don't know, it's like defense, you got to have a mindset of like, yeah, I want you. Like, I want like the ball, I want to get everything. Like, just that hunger in us, that's really what drives us. And I think that's what drives the whole team is hunger. From like previous season, every time they always, like, home game, supposed to win that. Our very first opening of that new stadium on the whole game was taken from us. And I think that just created more hunger and more and more and more. And everybody from the defense to the offense all wanted that. The pressure is going to be there. There's going to be people booing us. There's going to be people cheering us. And good thing about that is we can't focus on that. We have to focus what's in front of us, what's our goal, what we have to do to win. It requires work in and off the field. Watching film, maybe learning new moves. Like, for my example, for myself, defensive end, new pass rush moves. Or just listening to coaches. Honestly, coach, they've done this for many years. They know what they're doing, and I think the discipline comes with it too.
The GMC is one of the best football conferences in the state of Ohio, so it's always competitive. You never know what to expect. You got to bring your full effort, bring your full team every single week. I mean, we just look forward to getting better as a team and growing just as individuals to form a better team, honestly. I feel like one of the best things about Sycamore football is we're ready to adapt, and we're always adapting, doing everything we can to increase our level of play, and really just as the rest of the season goes on, get better as a team. Definitely, I feel like we've made great leaps and bounds since last year, just especially like senior leadership, and I feel like we've really taken it upon ourselves to really be the leaders of this team and show what Sycamore football is really about. Not just what last year is not defined us as a team or anything, but it's this year and the future, and we're looking forward to the future of Sycamore football. It all starts with the offensive line. We've had a solid offensive line, solid run game this year, and it's really just building the pieces and putting our Sycamore offense together. If we're able to put our pass game, our run game, make smart decisions, we're going to be fine. I feel like we just have to put all the pieces together and we'll play a really good game. I feel like Lakota West is a great team, and just what we can bring to the table and how we show up on Friday that I'm most excited for.
Last year was so frustrating, and we were competitive in some games, but we couldn't pull them off late. And so getting some wins, especially league wins, was big for us. We, hindsight's 2020. We feel like we could be 5-0 at this point, but we're not. And it is what it is. We've got a tough opponent this week, and we'll go get it done as best we can. We don't have 9 Division I superstars running around, but we do have a bunch of really good high school players running around. We just have to be, a little more consistent in our assignments, take care of the ball a little bit better, understand game situations a little more, and yes, to answer your question, we feel like we can do those things. We're a pretty good team. Well, our defense has to play great. There's no doubt about it. We need a big night defensively to maximize our possessions. We need possessions. And when we get those, we got to stay on the field. You look at their statistics, and teams aren't staying on the field. They're finishing games with 7 first downs, 5 first downs, in that range. So that's what great defenses do. They get you off the field. And we have a pretty good offense. Statistically, we're doing really well. We haven't played a defense like this, so I think staying on the field is big, and that's going to require everyone. Our offensive line's got to stay on people. They do a great job of getting off blocks. We got to block in the perimeter, so on those rare occasions we get through, we get plays, and we got to take care of the ball. That's been kind of our Achilles heel through the first half, and one of those reasons we feel like we can do a little better. Well, I think it's the pinnacle. When you play in an event like this, it used to be week one down at the college facilities. Now it's probably even bigger in the fact that there's more teams because it's 10 weeks now. When you're part of the Skyline Showdown, you know you're in the right spot, and we're glad to be a part of it. Excited for all the events throughout the week that are part of it. Hopefully we can do our part on Friday night.